Yo, just give me a heads up, we're starting real soon. I'm sorry, I'll actually have you one last second. I forgot one last thing. I didn't get it. Whew. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Hey everyone! It is... how many days to Cosmic Fury Friday? I feel like I should do a show of hands who hasn't seen it at this point. Man, I want to know, how hyped are you for Cosmic Fury? Have the things you've been seeing in the last few days make you, more or less excited, I guess? I am kind of frustrated because I haven't been streaming on YouTube, so I don't have, like, I went to the studio library and it's not there anymore for music. And that's kind of crazy, actually. So, As of right now, I am manually DJing this. Johnny Murrow, in honor of Billy's epic return so far, I've rewatched all episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Alien Rangers, and now Zeo. Holy cow, Johnny, that's awesome. That is one heck of dedication. Here we go. I gotta scroll this over but to see everything a little bit better. What's up, Liz? What's up? Ranger blocks. I like that, Power Ranger blocks. There, we that over there a little bit. What's up, Uncle Brian? Doing good, man. Stark family. Uncle Brian, to get ready for Cosmic Fury, I'm having a Dino Fury marathon tomorrow. Yes, that is definitely the plan. Can't wait for Friday. I'm also gonna rewatch Once and Always. Yes, that's probably not a bad rewatch. Not just, I mean, I don't think it's gonna have any like tie-ins or whatever, other than Billy. But I mean, to get used to Billy and his like adult whatever acting, whatever that is. There you go. Alan, what's up? Welcome to the chat. So I rewatch all episodes. That's, yeah, man. That's just so much. I definitely haven't seen it. Hey, Liz. What's up? Doing good. A-Game. Superheroes 101. Ryan. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Seeing Ollie Evil. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm going to cover everything and basically say everything that I had planned. And then, but in it, when we're like, okay, we knew this was going to happen, it is like, there's kind of that. Because there were some spoilers, some stuff, you know, images, especially. If you want to see the images, those will be all over Twitter. I am going to have more images up, not just this. I could change it up for you. What we got? Toss that up. Ooh, we got Zords. See, I got that one. Oh, yeah, this is the one that I used for all the images. Whoops. Man, I'm just balking all of it. I still don't have all my images in, y'all, but you know me. I'm excited as Red Ranger. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I have a crush on Sierra Hannah. Yeah, it's, I mean, easy to do, I suppose. Let's just get into it, I guess. This is really just the hype, the everything. We're gonna go. Let's just start with the basic details, all right? So if I was gonna hit like action and like cut this for a video, this is where I'll start it, right? Right. Hi there. That was bad. What's up, Ranger Nation? Today, we were talking about Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. We were getting hyped. We're going everything we know so far. And yeah, let's just have fun. I blocked out 2 hours of my day to do nothing but talk about Cosmic Fury. So here we go. What's up, Megadong? Who's the Pink Ranger, if there is one? I don't think there's going to be a Pink Ranger, just simply because the suit for it is just really different, and, well, not the, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we have Fern as orange, and we're going to be happy with that. Because you've already seen well, we've seen an image of her in it, helmetless, and I honestly was looking for it in my folders, and I can't find it, so there we go. Ooh, hope we get figures of the Cosmic Fury suits. So do I. So, this starts, the basic. It happens, it's coming out on Friday. However, that might be midnight PST, which would actually be 2 a.m. my time. So, check your local listings, see when this is going to launch. It's supposed to be, like, dropping globally, so everybody at the same time is going to look at it. I do believe it's rare that I actually watch something like, I never watch something as it drops, so I don't really pay attention to the times, but if it's midnight over there, just go accordingly. Midnight PST. 8 a.m. UK. Oh, man, you were like, so it's 8 a.m. on a Saturday? No, wait. That'd be 8 a.m. on a Friday, but still, that's freaking awesome. Oops, I guess I better play this track again, because I didn't have another one ready. I'm ready. So, same bad time, same bad place. Netflix. It's going to be exclusive. It's going to drop all 10 episodes at once. And when you think that each episode's probably, they're still the same length. I personally was hoping that, I don't know, even they would up to like a full 30 minutes. Give us like a 31-minute episode. Like, what? No, that didn't happen. They're just gonna be regular length. So, you're looking at what, less than 5 hours? You're gonna watch the entire show. So, I also want to know, chat, are you gonna watch, like, what's your plan? Just what's your game plan for watching them? Once at a time? Are you gonna binge all 10 of them in one day? Are you gonna break it up? Whatever. Derek would have been the Pink Ranger. Dude, I wish Derek should have been the Purple Ranger. There's a Purple Ranger suit in this, and I think Derek should have gotten it. But, excuse me, to match the characteristics and the everything of the source footage, honestly, the Purple Ranger would have been more like Pop. And, heck, that would have been amazing also. Yeah. Good, heads up. Don't forget to block out all social media the night before if you don't want to get spoiled. Honestly, don't even wait for them. Dude, don't even wait right now. Like, get on social media. Block Cosmic Fury. Block Power Rangers. Just get offline. Just, I don't know. Don't even get back online until after you've watched it, because I'm already seeing stuff all over. I mean, I've been spoiled on everything. But that's fine. And just because I have been spoiled doesn't mean you want to be spoiled. I just saw Estee posted a video. Yeah, maybe later today I'm going to get a thread going where people can just start posting all of the reviews. Maybe try to get everything in one grand one, because I've already seen like 6 or 7 people post them. So, yeah, I would try to get a big old list going, because there's a lot. I wish Cosmic Fury came out on Saturday. That'd be fun. So, yeah, that's the basics, right? Netflix, 10 episodes, regular time, same cast, crew, everything coming back. First time since Mighty Morphin. The cast just came back for a 3rd season. That's pretty freaking cool. And I like the cast. I mean, I like them. I really love Izzy. And I love Amelia and Javi, and Ion's neat, but Zayto's so, like, I love his just seriousness and his leader and stuff, and Ollie's kind of a dick. But it works. And that's why you're like, no, he's kind of smug and arrogant, but, like, at this point, that's just his character, and you're just like, this is fine. Oh, I'm so hyped for getting an Orange Ranger. I'm so hyped. It's gonna be beautiful in action. It's gonna be beautiful. So, Amelia, yeah, Amelia's my girl. I've loved Amelia. I mean, episode 1, I was freaking out over Amelia and how the Pink Ranger got so much focus and how the Pink Ranger got so much story. We'll talk about that when we get to Amelia. Ooh, I'm sorry, am I blasting you guys out on my microphone? Sorry if I'm popping or anything. I was getting really excited. So, that's, we're just kind of taking a look at some of these. There we go, here's another one that we got of the cast. Yeah, Zayto's, what is he wearing? At first, I just thought he had some, like, 90s sweater going on, like some whatever, and then I realized, like, nah, these are their outfits, so he's feeling very Ravkonian to me. Like, back to some vibes. Like, he's very, I don't know, like, minimalistic or whatever, but, like, those aren't human clothes. Or earth clothes. Something like that. Oh, I'm actually quite quiet? Oh. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I'll speak up then. So, but he's got the arm. Javi's got the arm already like that. Minimalistic Master Morpher. Yes. Morphin Master, not the Master Morpher. Jason. I think Jason is the Master Morpher. That's just, that is an Easter egg for anybody who watches Geek Each Week on Friday nights. Some Jedi vibes? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Grab the next song. It's the playlist of all my old Ranger Week in Review background sounds. Right? So they're all looking good, but check out Ollie, man. Ollie, he looks like he's gonna be evil. right? He looks like he's gonna be evil. We've all kind of been seeing it. When we talk about Ollie, we'll cover that a little bit more. This shot, though, just, oh my god, y'all, what did you think whenever you saw this one? Because to see Billy in the command center, or whatever the heck it's, gonna be called, like, oh man, and the fact that they got their weapons too, like, Izzy looks really happy she's gonna cut someone's throat, and Javi, he's got the arm in the back, so I don't know if maybe or just work because he's holding his guitar axe. Amelia, though, with that hammer up in front, is like, this smirk. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, Izzy and Javi look like they would kill you with a smile on their face and a song in the heart. Amelia's gonna lure you into it, and Ion's, whenever you go, that guy needs to die. He's just like, I got you. Like, look at that look. Man, he's fierce. He's fierce. Let's see, what else have they given us? Oh, yeah, this was like the first thing, right? One of the first images we got of the whole team, and we all went, what the crap? Because remember, this is how we were all told that Amelia is going to be the Red Ranger, is when these images dropped. And it was, ooh, man. Again, I will talk about that a bit. The Amelia, Ion, Zato, like, I honestly don't think I've talked about it maybe like once or twice, and I'm just like, I ain't getting into this, but I will be saying a bit about it just because, I want to make sure it does get said, but I do love Amelia being a Red Ranger because she earned it from episode 1. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, man, Champagne. I don't know how I feel about that Champagne Ranger. Oh, also, yeah, speaking of Morphin Master, mine actually comes in today. So, no promises that the review will come out before Cosmic Fury, but I will do what I can. And, yeah, here we go. This is when last we left our heroes. Whew, when last we left our heroes, Zato was dead, right? Or he kind of got blasted, turned into energy, or whatever. It's not like the Trini death where, they're like, maybe they had a bad, like, I don't know. But I think that, how much of a time skip is there going to be? This is what I'm wondering. So, and this is, please don't say, oh, superheroes. No, that isn't a spoiler. Amelia actually is in Legacy Wars right now. They're throwing some of the Cosmic Fury Rangers in there, and, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, if you know of a spoiler, whatever, but I do want to know your opinion on some of this stuff. So, Zato is back, I guess, and they have a mission, and I just really wish you would have kept that white suit, because that's so bleak. But they take off. They take off into space, and what, okay. Who is coming back, but after I find well, maybe I won't even have the image for it. That's fine. That's fine. No, it's not. There we go. Let's start with who might be coming back that isn't on the main cast. Slither and Mucus. Honestly, I just see them coming back for a little bit. I don't think they're gonna have, I don't know how much of a role they're gonna play or whatever, but the fact that, like, they had this, like, they could do whatever they want with American footage. They're already established characters from the first 2 seasons. I do feel like, they will be back in some way, shape, or form. And do you think they're gonna come back? Do you want them to come back? And if so, what do you think they're gonna do? With everybody being good now, like, maybe they'll help. Maybe they'll just chill in the command center, like, remember Goldar and Rito? Whenever they're being good with Bulk and Skull, maybe it'll be like that. So, we have these two, not 100% sure what exactly is going to be happening with them, but that's that. Let's talk about this guy, who is definitely coming back, though, and that is Billy. And this one, when we got the trailer, man, this one was big, right? To see him blasting into the wolf. It's a blue wolf. Like, how crazy is that? That it just so happened that the blue was a wolf. And he is blue, and so, like, naturally he would be piloting the blue Zord, and then to see that it's freaking a wolf already, that was so cool. This was, like, the cleanest grab I had out of the trailer. There is another image. It's got, like, all four of them, and you can kind of see that they've changed the image above them. Like, his is a wolf, and instead of, like, a swordfish, it's, what is it? It's more like a shark now, right? Because sharks are cool. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that. So, Billy, how long is he going to be in it? That's, I mean, kind of one of the questions. Is he going to be in the entire thing? I really, really, really hope so, that he is going to end up being, like, in the entire season. I think if he's not, I'm going to be really sad. But I would guess at least 7 episodes minimum. You know, there's only 10 episodes, so how many episodes do you think Billy is actually going to be in? I mean, because he's in the theme song. So let me know what you think, because he needs to be in, I say, at least 7 episodes for me to be super duper happy with that. We'll talk about him more, just like over some of all of this, because he does get to fight, right? So this is, again, this is just an image from the trailer. I actually haven't gone through and, like, saved any of the images that I've been seeing online, so I'm guessing all 10. Yeah, all 10. I hope that's takes Solon's role as being the mentor. You know, I don't even know if I remember to pull in the Solon photos, but Solon's another one that I'm wondering is, so I assume Solon's just gonna go with them, right? Like, that's just gonna be the thing. You know, maybe Billy has a spaceship. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're just gonna teleport. Maybe they'll use the, well, no, they got the Cosmic Zord. They got the Cosmic Portal Zords. I can't remember what they're actually. It's Shine and Shadow Raptor from Reeves Osier. I remember those names. I can't remember that. Will we get unmarked Heckle? Heckle is actually the next person we're going to talk about after Billy, because I'm really excited about Heckle. So, but in this, you did get to see, again, I tried to grab, like, the best screen grabs of the trailer, and you can clearly see it's just so, it's like we got a 6-person team, and we have, out of our 6-person team, 4 of them were on the original team, and we have 2 members from other ones. That's insane. I mean, you just look at that freaking picture. That is all American made suits for our new ones, plus the baddies. I'm calling them Zedinals or Zentinels or Zedtrees. I don't know if we actually have an official name for them yet. If we do, let me know. I feel like somebody told me once before and I've already forgotten. As in, I guess. That's my master Morpher. Just making sure my. Thank you! My husband just delivered my master Morpher. And I just. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I know we're talking about Cosmic Fury, but I have to get this out. And I don't want to show you guys my address. Oh Oh my god. It's the Master Morpher! Oh, dang. I'm not gonna open it, Y'all, I've wanted this for so long. Oh my god, I've wanted this for so long. And the fact that this is like JDF's final recordings, you know? Like for okay, anyway, I better like not cuz I know what that I know what that will get me because Tommy meant a lot to me. So, anywho, I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Woo! Also, my apologies to anybody not in the US who wants to get one. If I could be your middleman, I could, but I already ordered 2 for myself. One I'm gonna open, and one I am gonna put on that. Like, I'm gonna put it in a shelf. I'm gonna cover it so like dust don't get on it. Like, I'm gonna protect that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the other image that we got. It's Heckle. It's Heckle, right? Like, who else would it have been? But I've just been seeing enough in the reviews and stuff. It's Heckle. I love Heckle. Oh my gosh, Heckle and Snide were so great in Dino Charge, and then Heckle got to be in the comic. It was in the arc Beyond the Grid. He helped a bit with Shatter Grid, and then portals and people got thrown outside of the grid because they were beyond the grid, which really sets up, honestly, like, Beyond the Grid sets up, like, the rest of the whole freaking comics. I'm not even kidding you. If you're a comic fan, you go back and read it, you're just like, oh, yeah, I did, and I had a new perspective of it. But there's actually, like, an entire issue just based on, like, Heckle's backstory and his, I don't know, like, his drive, his why, like, catching him up to the rest of the Rangers. It's a really good read. Even if you just really are a fan of Heckle and you want the one issue, like, it's really worth reading. So, whew, he is in. That Master Morpher just threw me off. Y'all, and this is the other one of him fighting in. So, because at first, I mean, when you're like, oh, we see, you know, Death Ranger or whatever, Talon Ranger, and you're like, okay, but he is gonna be good, right? They aren't just like using the suit because the suit had never been seen before on screen. It was only used in the comics. So when you see it, you're like, no, they're not gonna like make it like evil, or is it gonna be like brainwashed or something? Well, okay, actually, we don't really know any of that stuff, but we do know it's gonna be Heckle. And he's fighting the bad guys, okay? He's fighting bad guys at some point. You would assume at some point he'll be good, right? Also, Hassan, what up, man? Yeah, it is all coolio today. We have Cosmic Fury abound on the timeline. Tomorrow is just the feels and the anticipation, and Friday we all freak out. And that's the plan, yo. That's the plan. My day Saturday, I'm just gonna be like chilling with coffee, like online, reading everything about Cosmic Fury. So, yeah. What's up, yo? What up, Larry? I was actually Saturday. You know what I'm doing after I do all of that? I'm going to the City game, St. Louis City game, where hopefully they're gonna kick Kansas City's ass. Love you, Larry. I agree. Like, who else could it be? Dude, yeah, Hassan, I took off Friday. It's a special day. Did anyone... He's not alone. I actually have quite a few friends who just took the day off. Because they're like, look, I'm just going to either stay up really late and watch the whole thing, or I'm just going to, like, you know... Yeah, I took Friday off. Just to, like... sleep in, you know, get a good night's sleep, wake up Friday well rested, just put the phone away, pop on yourself some Cosmic Fury with a little coffee, You can have yourself a great day. I actually also have Friday off, which I didn't anticipate. Completely forgot my daughter didn't have school Friday. She's going to stay at my parents' house. I have all day off Friday. You guys are going to get sick of me online by the time this is all over. All right, so he's fighting. Oh, this is also Heckle, by the way, in a robe. This was the end of Dino Charge, Super Dino Supercharge, whatever it is. It's the super duper dinos. Anywho, that's him. And he's adorable, by the way. And he's got this blue in his hair, and he is just, he's fabulous. He's grandiose. A lot. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. Let's talk about Fern. Let's talk about Fern next. Not that one. That one! At some point, she goes from not to orange. This is gonna be good, y'all. Okay, so, like, we get an Orange Ranger. First of all, we get an Orange Ranger. Right? So, is Heckle a keeper? He, like, turns into a keeper. Kind of. He basically went from, like, bad, he was under a spell, and anywho. But now he's like, I'm gonna, you know, be the protector of the Energem. So, yeah, like, he's a keeper now. You know, this could be Earth, this could not be Earth. I have absolutely no idea. Also in this one, where's Ion? Where's Zato? Ollie kind of looks evil in this, but we're just gonna pretend he's not at this point. And then there's Fern. Obviously Javi's just hitting it hard with the hand. Just Javi's just the drip is, it's just crazy. There's a huge delay, and I don't know when it's gonna pop through, so I just want to say thank you, Alan, for the £2 donation. Us, sick of you, never. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be livid on my phone, honestly, between, like, now and Saturday. When I get home from the game on Saturday, I'm gonna be back online. This is just, we have to just, bam! If this is it, for a while, Dude, Javi's got that Gucci drip. Like, look at that. Just, I love it. He's my boy. I love when you actually are a fan of someone and then they become a Power Ranger. Like, how can you not have them immediately be one of your favorite Rangers, right? Like, I listen to his stuff. Like, you should see how many streams I have of his music on my Spotify. It's really good, y'all. Like, and I'm not just saying that. He isn't here listening to me. Like, his music is legit really good, and you should go give it a listen, because his voice is just buttery. It's amazing. Javi's my favorite character ever. Ion's probably with Zato during this pick. Yeah, probably. From the trailers and stuff. Hey, finally went. Thank you.
Us, sick of you? Never.
Never. By the way, what's up, Shantae? Bringing here, Adam, Tony Izzo. Yeah. We all stand for Javi. We do. He's beautiful. This is what we have of Fern. Okay, so this is her. She is in the theme. So, I guess she's gonna be in from the very beginning. Yeah, that was quite a delay, wasn't there? Oh my gosh. Definitely a lot longer than the, Twitches are, bam. So, it looks like, I don't know. This is, again, these are my theories and stuff. I want to know your theories. How do you think she's going to get the powers? How do you think, I mean, is it just going to be like Billy has them all and he's like, oh yeah, I made an orange one too. And Izzy's like, hold my sword, you know, like, I got someone. Although, honestly, I don't think Izzy would be happy about it, because now Izzy is going to be, like, trying to protect her. So, I don't know. And saying with Baby Skies, yeah. Javi was in a boy band, okay? Like, he legit was in a boy band. Like, traveling, dancing, singing, performing. I followed the Insta. But yeah, we're getting a legit Orange Ranger. So, yeah, Billy just drops one and Fern, like, grabs it. What if Fern can shift between orange and pink? Oh, that would be so cool. That is a true fact, man. She is in the opening theme. That is so fun. But, so she's not orange around her. So you assume she is not going to be the Orange Ranger for the first episode. I want to know, when do you think she's going to even come in? Because we've seen all of these images. Is she not going to morph till, like... Y'all, if she doesn't morph until the 10th episode, I'm a riot. I'm a freaking riot. If she does not morph until the 10th episode. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Uncle Brian, I'm gonna guess. She comes Ranger. Maybe everybody gets caught. She has to go rescue him. That's... Yeah. It's about time. We've needed an Orange Ranger suit forever. Forever. We needed it before we had Boom. And then we got Boom in his makeshift one. And I'm just like, yep, that's it. That's it. We're good. Oh, yeah, so these are the Morphers, by the way. Completely shameless plug. I reviewed it. If you'd like to go see it, check it out after the live stream. It's on my channel. And, it's something. My daughter likes it, and it fits our wrists really well. And you know what? It's a kid's toy. So if the 6.5-year-old likes it, it's great, right? At the end of the day, it's a kid's toy. The kid likes it. Fine by me. So Fern's gonna be in all of it. Is she gonna be, like, back in Earth? Like, if the Rangers jet out, and this is just something I've mentioned a lot, like, Power Rangers in space also was back at Earth quite a bit. So how long, like, are the Rangers gonna be gone for a while? Are they going to be coming back and forth? How is she gonna fit in? Excuse me, is it gonna be one of those, like, guys, I'm the new Orange Ranger? Or is it gonna be more like a... Well, I don't want to say like a stowaway, but I was trying to think of a good one we've had as a stowaway in Power Rangers. But maybe she's following people. Maybe that's her. Maybe, like, she spotted them or something. She looks like she's in some Rafconian outfit. I don't know what she has going on that she's wearing. But I could totally see her being, like, she sees him or whatever, and she kind of sneaks on because she knows something, you know, maybe, like, just watching over Izzy because she's trying to protect her. And then all of a sudden, like, Shelby! Yes! Thank you. Shelby was a stowaway. I was also trying to think of, like, Beast Morphers. Like, how Devin, you know, is like, oh, you work here? He's like, no, just trespassing. Leo from Lost Galaxy. Thank you. My brain, yeah. If the villains will insist on attacking Earth, the Rangers will go back there. Yeah, I mean, at some point, the Rangers have to go back to Earth. But they're also, if they're chasing chasing Zed all over, who knows where they're going to end up. Oh, they do end up in planet Zordinia, whatever. I didn't grab a still of that, but that is an Easter egg because that's where the Shogun Zords actually were found by Finster Squat and Babu. So they found them the planet, like, Zordania, and that's where the first battle, I guess, because they were like, these are the first few minutes of the show, and it's, you know, the Master Morphers, and we are already jumping up. We're only supposed to be talking about Fern right now. It's fun, like, I haven't been this excited for Power Rangers in a while. And I mean, you can probably just see it by my face. Like, it just feels so good to be genuinely excited about Power Rangers. And I love it. I'm like, I'm gonna soak in every last bit of this. It's like a drug to me. This, like, just happiness and excitement. But I guess it is. It's serotonin, you know. But so anyway, Fern, I just want to know y'all's thoughts. Is she going to be there? Just because she's in the theme doesn't mean she's going to be with the Rangers, you know? So, yeah, I am very, very ready. Oh, I probably should have had that one as the first one. Like, hey, it's Fern, remember her? This, however, yeah. Actually, I'm just going to zoom. This is your super high-tech, no, your phone isn't moving. I'm doing it. That arm out? Ah. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, when you first see this image, you're like, okay, first off, Fern is orange, you know, he's got a metal arm, like, what? The growing method is another laser. It's been overdone. Yeah. And it helps that some of the fans that have seen it have liked it. Yeah, I've only read like 2 spoiler-free reviews this morning, and it so far, I mean, I haven't seen anyone be like, this is awful, I couldn't get past the first few episodes. Even the people who are like, I don't want to say more cynical, but like the people who had more issues with it that maybe, you know, really didn't like Dino Fury or whatever, even they're like, there's some really good stuff there. And the anticipation is palpable. As I so let's we're gonna get past Fern. Let's talk about this real quick. I know we already talked about Billy a little bit, but I think we talked about him very briefly. So here's what I want to know. Billy, like, where does he come in this, right? So, you know, Zato takes the Rangers or whatever. Was he around? Like, has he been watching them the whole time? You know, like, what exactly is his part in all of this? You would think, you know, Cranston Tech, like, that would be the big thing. That's probably where their morphers are going to be coming from. And, it's probably where the morphers are coming from. So, I don't know. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe Solon has the backups. Yeah, he was going back to space at the end of Once and Always. Maybe he's the one who ran into Zato's flying ghost particles. I mean, actually, Billy was searching the cosmos for parts of Zordon. Maybe he found Zato instead. He had the meter slide. He was like, no, Z-O. No, you passed it. You gotta go all the way back, Z-A, not Z-Ah. Oh, wait, you were dead? Like, these are the weird things that go through my head. Partway through episode 1, that's probably a good guess. The lightning bolt, I suspect they come from Cranston. That would, yeah, I mean, I hope, because I also just, selfishly, I hope, because I want to see him be a leader more, you know? Like, I want to see him, yeah, I just want to see more Billy. There's no rhyme or reason, I just want to see more Billy. Mick, we know he's going to be in at least one episode, because we did see him talking to Amelia, because Amelia gave him, like, the whole exposition of what was happening, which is kind of like I guess, like, if your kid, it pops up, like, new, and, I mean, really, but the way Netflix works, you know, it's like, hey, this is the new stuff, and then the kid's like, oh, this looks fun, and they pop it on, and then, you know, maybe they weren't aware of Power Rangers, or maybe, you know, they were younger, or whatever, you know, they just got this part unlocked on Netflix, and they get this little exposition, and yeah, maybe it'll have them go back and actually watch Dino Fury afterwards, or if they don't want to, well, now at least they're somewhat caught up. How much Mick will be in it? I'm thinking he is not going to be in as many episodes. My guess is 2. I'm thinking, like, first episode and last. You know, it's kind of how it goes. Like, they get introduced. He'll be in the first episode. Maybe he'll be in, like, 5 or 6 as kind of an update. You know, he's traveling around space also, so who knows what he has found, who he has found, that could be a big help. So, that, and then maybe at the end, again, you know, for, like, the big, it's always, you know, the one big final battle. Everybody comes back, like, for the last episode. And seeing as how there are only 10 episodes, is like 9 and 10 gonna be, like, a 2-parter? I feel like this whole thing, like, what are the breaks even gonna be like? Like, is it just one episode is gonna just, like, flow into the next one, or there's gonna be I don't know, this is... I also know how much of a time skip, like with Javi and his arm, he goes from at one point having a normal arm to having this robotic arm. How long is there a time jump in this? Is it instant? I mean, between Solon and Billy, like, Solon's like, oh no, I had an extra arm, like, in case mine breaks. Like, here you go, zoink, and I don't know, he's probably fine. Hasn't, I totally agree. I love that Billy gets to book in the franchise for being in the first season and now this last season. Yeah, before the reboot, which someone had asked if I know anything about it. Derpy Entertainment, oh, I like that name. And no, like there's nothing. All we know of is there is a reboot and there are like, I don't know, like showrunners or whatever with it, but there is absolutely nothing else. Billy's in the opening theme. Mick is not. Yeah. So, I don't know. How many do you think? 1, 2, 3? How many would he have to be in before they put him on the theme? I don't know. The Montyverse, we find out Billy collects robot arms and gives one to Javi. That would yeah, actually that would be really awesome. So I'm anticipating Billy probably makes some more first. Billy will be with them all 10 episodes. If for some reason he's not in one, it would, I mean, I'm sure they would probably reference him and it would be like he took off on a mission and like skips an episode and like comes back. But I really feel like he will, at least in some way, shape, or form, be in every episode. If it isn't him like directly on screen interacting with the Rangers, maybe him, you know, in his Zor, like, or like a communication of some form, you know. Billy is Rocket Raccoon. Confirmed. Rocket learned it from Billy. Yes. Yes, he did. You should learn a lot of stuff from Rocket Raccoon. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Hold on. 5 thing. Excuse me. Man, my stomach is like really empty right now, so that's why it's like, I hate you. And I'm like, I know. I love you too, stomach. Mick, wait, okay, so I know we got in the thing, and I honestly don't even remember. Does he morph? I don't know. This is where my brain is right now. I don't even remember. Oh, music. Man, this whole, I'm gonna have to relearn all the, relearn all of YouTube, because I just haven't been streaming on YouTube. Sonia Pintao, who's excited for Halloween. I've decided my Halloween costume dressing up as Cinderella. Nice. Cool. Yeah. I am gonna be wearing all of my Renaissance stuff, and I'm gonna be a bard, because that's what I have to get broken in. Alright, so we have talked about, I think we've kind of gone through about all of the characters that we might think come back. Except, well, there's, okay, Ollie's mom, I guess we could just pop up the poster again real quick. So, Ollie's mom, over and under on it, I don't know. Did I move my background somehow? That's weird. So, Ollie's mom, I think she will be in it. I mean, she knows the Rangers. I did move my background, that was weird. She knows, I mean, who the Rangers are. It really just kind of, if she's in the area, I would think she's going to be, again, in an episode or two. Maybe once at the very beginning, and, you know, last ones or so when things are starting to go really crazy. As far as Izzy and Javi's mom and dad, I would see Warden Garcia being in it, just if there's, especially with, you know, crap's happening on Earth and, you know, Zed and everything, like, at some point, people are going to need to be evacuated or something like that. I'm sure he will probably come in at some point. I don't really think Izzy's mom would be in it. She was in, like, what, 2 or 3 episodes maybe of the whole show. I don't know. Maybe she would just be in it because she would be with their dad. But I don't foresee her maybe being in it. Pop, yes, I do think he will be in 2-3 episodes. I could also see Jane and Jayborg coming back if they're going to be on Earth, and, you know, they're looking for I mean, it's just a good way to, like, you know, you could bring them in if the Rangers are off Earth, and here they are, you know, they're trying to get news about things that are happening on Earth. Buzz Blast would be the place that they're going to be getting it from, especially because all of the monsters seem to love their hometown. I could see them getting some form of update. Maybe, like, it's not Jane and Jayborg just talking to the Rangers, but it would involve them maybe trying to, like, help civilians or something like that. Because, you know, if you know, if it's the end, you know, this really is the end of the show, I'm gonna make sure everybody gets, like, they get a little slice. You know, everybody gets a little bit that made, you know, Dino Fury so great that it's going into Cosmic Fury. Let's talk Tarek and I have my brain completely blanking on Amelia's mom, right? So, Tarek and the good Void Queen, who's pregnant, right? Yeah. So, at the end of Dino Fury. So, I can see them being in Santora. Thank you, superheroes. I kept wanting to call her Sonora, and I'm like, that's not right. It was Santora. Yeah, they will, again, like Pop Pop, they will definitely be in an episode or two. That's, I don't know, I just hope it's good. I just hope it's fun. I hope, like, I could see, you know, if the Rangers are off base, like, someone's gonna be back home. And if somebody has to protect home, Tarek at least knows how to fight, right? Like, I could see him doing some, you know, maybe even, like, reconnaissance work, spy work or something, you know, trying to be, like, eyes on the ground on Earth. Why do you think the Rangers need new powers? Like, I was blanking on Santora's name. They need new powers. I'm just gonna assume Zed destroys the old ones. I'm gonna guess they run into him, and he and his Zedinals, Zed-trees. And I don't know, maybe he's gonna find a big power or something, but I kind of feel like they're just gonna lose it. Like, they're just gonna be destroyed. And so they gotta start all over again from scratch. And they get the globes that aren't really globes. They're globes, they're probably globes in their hand. They're not gonna change them out, though. So like, the whole thing with the gimmick, because there isn't, yeah, they're not even using the gimmick. It's crazy. It's their Qtamas, which, of course, I don't have because I love my daughter. I really do. She tends to take things off of my Ranger shelves, and then I don't notice until I want to look for them. She has my Qtamas upstairs, but they're not going to be switching them out. So if they're not going to be switching out the Qtamas, I guess you don't really need to swap this out. Instead, it's just completely, like, stuck in there. I have it powered off, so it is a very satisfying, like, wah, though, like, to be able to hit it, like, that is a satisfying thing. Now, as far as the colors and paint applications, I ain't gonna talk about that, but you want a Morpher that you can hit someone with, and whack, you're it. That's it. Tomorrow marks 36 years since the Next Generation debuted with its pilot movie Encounter at Fairpoint. Neat. Don Power Rangers can dress up like Red MMPR, man. That's awesome. Anyone else have Power Ranger costume? I mean, it could be a cosplay, or it could just be like, oh no, I got the, you know, disguise Green Ranger one, whatever, and I'm wearing it, because a costume's a costume, right? Is the Blue Ranger evil? When we talk about Ollie, which I feel... Did I even... Okay, I did make a folder for him. I'm gonna... Real quick, I'm gonna move down some of these ones I've already talked about, so make sure I don't forget anything. We've talked about Heckle, Mucus, Slither, if they're going to be there. We've talked about Billy. We've talked about Fern. Just, like, going through the list, right? Just going through the list. Let's cover Javi real quick. get rid of that. Open. Here, I did not grab any images of Javi. I really didn't, which is kind of nuts. But, hey, what up, Brian? Although I always say Bryn in my head because I'm uncultured. J-Borg, with Heckle making a return appearance, it'd be cool if he had rangered up in his home series. But yeah, it's still good to see him, though. It is. You have a Javi cosplay? What? Dude, post a pic on Twitter. Tag me. Yo, I want to see it. So, Javi's suit is, it's the best. The black, gold, silver, it actually, like, his suit works. And I love the fact that it's a guitar axe. It's a guitar axe. He's like, I'm gonna smash your head in and then play your funeral song. Like, oh, he's just so happy. One of the things I did really like, though, and I get it's also like the Cosmic Fear, but look at the end of his weapon. Wait. There we go. I was trying to match it up, because, you know. But yeah, I do like that they put that there. It also reminded me a lot of, from Power Rangers Dino Thunder, the Red Ranger, his weapon. It was like the Tyranno staff, and it also had something, at the end that kind of looked like that, because they used... Come on! I have that one? Guys, I got Morphers, like... Oh. There we go. There's your Dino Fury one. So, yeah, this one definitely matches up. But then for, I was talking about Dino Thunder, the end of his, definitely matched this one up more, which, yeah, definitely, I don't know. I think it's neat. I think it's a neat homage. They had to make their own weapon. I think it was a neat homage to be using that again, which was just, it, you know, really reminds you of those old school weapons. Big fan. Big fan of it. But then he's also got that, like, little edge at the bottom so he doesn't, you know, cha. Oh, I do a casual cosplay for them in PR Rangers. Oh, hoodie for each color, beanie, camo pants, socks, and Converse with a... Wow. What if the CW did PR? I love it. Did I get press access? Seems like no. Nobody sent me. Hasbro did not send me. I got nothing. Nothing from Hasbro. They sent me some press releases though, but no, I don't know, not on their radar enough. I guess that's whatever. That's fine. Javi, okay, I don't know what's gonna be different with him. He's just like a solid member of the team. He's a heart. He's very he has a lot of emotions, and you know, it can be good or bad, but, you know, bringing people together. His arm is gonna be crazy because he plays instruments. He plays a lot of instruments. You can tell by this he's using it as a guitar. Like, mentally, what in the world is going to be going on with him? Because, again, I mentioned about that time skip. Is it going to be they have the first big battle? Like, they have the first big battle. You know, the Morpher Masters are in there. They got their Dino Fury powers. I'm thinking something happens in that battle where his arm just... I don't want to be, like, blown off, but something is going to happen to it. I see him, you know, jumping in, trying to save Izzy from something, or, I don't know. Like, you know, there are a lot of ways. Maybe he's holding on to something, or maybe he's, like, holding on to something and it blasts him back. Maybe he's pushing in. I don't know. But some way his arm isn't going to be there anymore. Or is at least going to be, like, beyond repair to where he has to have, like, prosthetics on it. Either way, I'm here for it because his suit looks amazing. Oh, that actually, Jeffrey Payne, that's a good idea. It'd be interesting if Ollie was the one. Yeah, like if Javi is, like, reaching out to him or something, and Ollie, like, being evil, like, oh, that could be good. That could be good. I think you're a solid content creator. Thank you. I bet Ollie doesn't. Either way, there's gonna be some big reason. Like, there's gonna be something big. There's to make him lose an arm. Like, that's nuts. But yeah, I bet. I bet Ollie does it. That sounds too good. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. So yeah, psychologically, I don't know. And you know what? So I feel really bad in this, but like, I really don't even have. I didn't bring in. No, I didn't really bring in pictures for Izzy or Ion because they were down on my list, and as I said, I was like running around. There isn't much. Like, we had nothing for him, really. In all of this, Javi's got the arm, Amelia becomes red, Zato gets a new set of powers, Fern gets powers, Ollie's probably evil, is evil, and then you got Ion and Izzy. And at some point, I don't want to be like, they're just happy to be here. Oh, they were the ones I was talking about. He uses his arm a lot. The keytar. The keyboard guitar. I also love that it's labeled, just in case you don't know. Fun fact, actually, behind him, J-Borg has that really weird hair. And I brought in the same picture twice. Whew. I am out. No idea why. Actually asked Simon Bennett, why is her hair weird like that, for one thing. He's like, I have no idea. He's like, there probably was a reason at the time, but I don't know. Like, this has been bothering me for 2 years. Why is J-Borg's hair different one episode? Why? And now I will never know. For real, I need to like track down the person who does like the hair department. This is how weird. Just like reaching out to the person hair. Look, I know this is a dumb question, but like this has been driving me crazy for 2 years. Can you please tell me why you did her hair different this episode? Oh, yeah. How about actually, I'm gonna bring in a photo. It might be big for a moment. Yep, sure was. This right here. So I'll just kind of bring this up a bit, because this looks amazing. There's a bit to dissect here. There we go. Remove my legs. There's a bit to dissect here in this image. We did get it from the trailer, or teaser trailer, or whatever. So in this, they're still using their Dino Fury powers. However, Amelia is in the red cockpit. Izzy, again, hey, she's still green. She's still green. She still doesn't have to wear a skirt. And now she's a chameleon instead of a raptor. Slight downgrade, in my opinion. But that's fine. The advanced viewing. Nah, it's whatever. Like, I don't even have 10,000 subs on YouTube, so it's whatever. Me not getting stuff from Hasbro, like, I gave up on that a while ago. So, okay, so Amelia, pink suit, red Zord, Izzy, green on green, Billy. This was the exact same image. I just cropped it to only show Billy. But yeah, there he is, man. MMPR blue in a Q Ranger Zord. Like, what? I love it. It's so crazy. They have their heads down because it was like they were beaming into it. Sweet. Thank you, superheroes. I'm going to check that out. I'll check that out after the stream. Why does Hunter look better in red compared to pink? She does. Like, I don't know. Like, her facial complexion or something. Like, she actually, in my opinion, does look better in red. But that's whatever. So, yeah, and Ion, Ion's gonna go from the 6th Ranger to, the Yellow Ranger. He's no longer gold, now he's yellow, and they changed the swordfish to a shark. I really don't like... Here's the thing. Ion and Zato were obviously very close. We don't have a lot about Ion in the beginning. Like... I just don't feel like I've seen him in as many things. Although there is, hold on, I will bring it up. This is What? No, my computer, it hung, and for the life of me, it just dropped the image I was going to put here somewhere else. Okay, there it is. It dropped it in my perler bead folder. And now it's trying to have me move it to, like, Disney World. I don't know. I'm sorry. It just didn't take me. Un momento! And I'm going to have this. It's actually an image that I do want to show you. But I was an idiot and forgot where I was. But, in the meantime, we have, I just don't really have a lot to say, honestly, about Zato, or about, Ion and Izzy. There's just not a lot there yet. Izzy is gonna have to deal with, hey, your girlfriend's a ranger now, and you know, whether or not that happens at the beginning or whatever, it's just something that she is going to have to protect her, worry about her. Is she gonna be happy she's a ranger because maybe she was, you know, she needed the power for something? Is she gonna be like not happy she's a ranger because again now she has to worry about protecting her? You know, she's gonna be, you know, she has parents and stuff behind. She's probably graduated school at this point. I don't know. She looks really cool. Whatever the outfit they have going on, for, they're rocking some neat ones. Ion on the right looks a lot like Fury from Dino Charge, which I think is really neat. They look so cool in those. Yeah, they do. They look awesome in those outfits. I love them. I want to know what is going, like. It looks like they had masks, or at least Izzy had a mask. And some like crazy hair coming out. They're all wearing outfits of some form. Is that like a construction site in the background? I don't know. None of that makes much sense to me. But they do look really cool. But yeah, back to Ion. I just see him being very upset. Like maybe not with the rest because, you know, he's been in his sleep. Zato, like, they finally, you know, were together as Rangers again, and then Zato's gone. So he's back. So, like, is Ion just gonna be really happy? Maybe is Ion and Zato gonna be off doing their own thing for a while? I don't know. But I hope he gets something. They had he opened a restaurant. So, I mean, maybe he's just busy with it. Flargon cakes. Ah, the Flargon cakes. It was I mean, it was set up for so long. Amelia was the only other person who liked Flargon cakes. Like, yeah. Ooh, what'd you notice in the trailer? Super. I think Izzy might be upset initially. Yes. Yeah. Zato's gonna have the Morpher Master staff. So, but yeah, that's. I mean, I feel like I'm sorry that there's just not much else to go on about Izzy or Ion going into the season. And I mean, stinks, but that's what it is. Let's talk about Ollie. We don't talk about Ollie after I close that in that. Ollie! Here we go. So this is another crazy one. So Amelia's still wearing pink. She is, I do not know. We're just going to go with a base. Maybe a spaceship. Probably a spaceship. But a base. He gets to pilot the bear sword at least. Yeah, and the head behind the fag was funny. Yeah, they really, like, I don't know. Ion just was there, and he had some moments, but it wasn't really enough to ever make me be like, oh, he's one of my favorite Rangers. It was just like, he's alright, you know, he's alright. So, this image, Ollie definitely looks evil. He's got the, you know, kind of hunched over. Amelia, maybe is trying to go rescue him. Who knows? Maybe she knows he's evil at this point. Maybe she doesn't. the fact that she's slashing towards him, though, really is interesting because, like, is she gonna just start taking some swings at him? Like, unmorphed whenever he doesn't have his helmet on? Because I am completely okay with that. I would love to see her just being like, ah, I'm gonna snap you out of it by smacking you around. Yeah. Yeah, Ion's the main team now. Which is strange, because you, in some places, being the sixth man, it's like, you're gonna be the sixth man. You always want, be on the main team. And in Power Rangers, it's like, no, you want to be like the sixth ranger, because that's the cool one, Get the extra stuff. You get the Halloween costume. Right? Right. Let's check this one. Again, a lot of the other ones, they all smiling. They're smiling. Ollie is not smiling. He's evil. Oh. Actually, what's crazy is now that I'm being like, oh, so he's gonna be evil. I almost wonder in this initial fight scene, is he fighting? He's probably fighting the baddies. It's just been a bit since I watched that little 2 seconds. He's probably fighting the baddies, not Amelia in this part, but I think it's in Lord Zed's base after he takes her powers, potentially. Oh. The same place where Talon Ranger fighting. Yeah, it could be interesting if like Zed is, maybe he captures all their powers. Or something. He's got a Power Sucker 5000. Will Boom Studios continue this Morphinger or join the reboot? Honestly, once Darkest Hour is over, I hope Power Rangers comics continues, but right now, they're on a line for the next 11 months, 10, 11 months, so I'm not sure. I hope they really let him go in as an evil ranger. That is, yeah, that's fun. Jeffrey, basically, it's kind of bookending the whole thing, evil Green Ranger in the very first season, evil Ranger in the very last season. Yeah, that'd be cool. And here's this one. Again, just every picture of him. This is why we've been saying since all this stuff came out, oh, Ollie's gonna be evil. Because Ollie got to be evil, remember, just a little bit, like, earlier, not earlier, but, like, in Dino Fury, he got to be evil from Lord Zed. And so all of a sudden, we know Lord Zed's going to come back. And then you see all of these of him, and you're like, oh. So, how long, place your bets, how long is Ollie going to be evil? Is it going to be 2-3 episodes and he rejoins the team? Is he going to be evil for almost the entire show and maybe only become good at, like, episode 8? That would be cool, because him being evil is just good. Like, because Ollie's kind of an asshole, and that's fine, because that's him, we like him as him. I like him when he's kind of a jerk to people, because he's smug and kind of a prick, and then, they'll put him in his place, and that's just what it is. So, I want to see him, like, I just want to see him cook. Like, let's go. Like, Ollie, you're evil. We give you 8 episodes. Have fun. And that would be fun. I don't know if I mentioned Solon. I assume Solon will be in the entire thing. She'll be with them, in the ship. Or whatever. I say ship, base. I don't know. Space pirate ship? I don't know. Whatever they could be in. I don't know what they're going to be in. So if I say ship or base, just assume it's the same thing. It's where the Rangers are going to be living for a while. Uncle Brian, probably episodes 2-8. Something around there. Yeah, that's probably a good call. How about the rest of the people that are evil? Again, this image will be huge. Sorry. We have these people. Ollie off the screen looking awkward. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure that monster is probably from, it's a Sentai footage thing, and I just can't remember what monster they are. We have, on the left of Zed, is a completely new character, who, by the way, looks like a weird like, looks like they're going to a concert, almost. Right? They got some, like, crazy old pants on. I'm not sure if that... It looks like a Morpher belt? Like, what is the deal with the belt buckle? Awesome sleeveless leather vest and a Zed shirt with what looks like a phone. So, Q Ranger villain just entered the chat. Oh, sorry, something in my eye. So yeah, we got these Zedinals entries. They're looking awesome. We have some form of monster on the right that, I mean, you know, Zed can either have said he created it or picked it up over the course of the whatever, and that's fine. Yeah, and this Zed's fan girl. I'm gonna go with girl just because of the hair style, but honestly, it's a monster. I don't know. But I do want to know, like live streaming this. It's or someone's trying to take like a selfie. This is why I'm just like, what is going on with this person? No, Liz, Zangers. They're giving looks. Yeah, the one on the left is oh, here's another one. This is so I did find out they're different people. I was wondering, is it like just facial changes or whatever? And so these are two different people. The one on the left looks older. I'm gonna guess that's the parent or the head meanie. And then the one on the right looks to be younger, who I think is the one who's taking all of the selfies with Zed. Well, like, they're taking selfies. What the crap? Oh my god, no. Okay, Superheroes 101. Imagine that villain secretly being Jane vlogging for Buzz Blast. Oh, crap. That would be awesome. That would, y'all, you don't even know how much I'd flip if that was the case. Bring back Jane and J-Borg. I do. I like Jane and J-Borg. They better come back. You know why? If nothing else, they have to give us this. 5550172. The Rangers will come and help you. Because I couldn't remember Santora's name, but I still remember the fake phone number for Dino Fury. Because of course I do. And they still have to wonder sometimes, when's your daughter's birthday? I don't know, but you can call 5550172 and the Rangers will come and help you. That was so cool, and they actually had the hotline for a little bit. I called it. I made a video about it, but I called the Power Ranger hotline, and it was neat. I have a video about it if you want to watch it. So these are the baddies. You know, we know Zed is about. There's really nothing new about him other than he's powerful, he's hungry for revenge, and he's gonna make their lives horrible. Are they going to be in space? Do you think they're only gonna fight Zed in space, or do you think Zed's gonna be on Earth? Here's what I want to know, like, where do you think Zed's gonna be with this? Zed's gonna make his own palace or whatever? Because it had me thinking, because again, the comic books, there's a big arc, and like Zed invades Earth, and the Rangers get locked out of Earth, and it's a really cool thing, and so that it just made me be like, I wonder this if he's on Earth. I think it would be kind of cool, but also it would be bad because he's way more powerful than anybody else that would be left on Earth. Right. And the Rangers would totally be doomed. Oh, I'm just kind of saving, like, the last the last things, honestly, we're gonna talk about is just Amelia and Zato. Through. I think we've covered about everything else. As far as the Zords, I mean, there isn't really a lot to talk about with the Zords. They just kind of show up. We only see them a little bit. We don't know which ones we're going to end up using over the course of the season, but we have gotten a look at quite a few of them in the previews. Yeah, Red. Amelia's going to be leading as Red. That's crazy. But, oof. All right, we do this. Okay. I am going to get some of these off the screen. I am going to take a really quick 1 minute break because I need to, sorry, nope, that was not it. Here we go. Amelia is Red. We're gonna talk about it now, I guess. And, man, where's this at? Alright, I'm gonna go take a really quick, 1 minute break or whatever, and, I'll be right back, and we are gonna talk Amelia and Zato. What the hell is going on? After I do something. Okay, I'm back. Y'all been any of my Twitch streams? You know, I have the bladder of a toddler, and I usually always have to thing. Okay, cool. So, we all hear what is going on. How hard would it be to turn the base into a spaceship? Ooh. Hold on. No, you are right about that. Someone did mention. I'm all caught up right here. What sucks about getting older? Using things like heating pads. You slept wrong, and your back hurts a lot. So you ever wonder if you see sometimes this like gray thing behind me? It's a heating pad. Ugh, because I'm old. Right? Right. I want to look back into that. Down the Wild Force route, the Zords and the Rangers will control multiple Zords. I think that's gonna be the case. I mean, and we've had it before with like Dino Charge. I mean, the Zords kind of had their own thing. Like, I just think it's gonna be the Rangers are the Rangers are gonna maybe control multiple Zords. Maybe they'll be sentient. Like, I don't know. Who knows what these are? But they're all based off of, you know, like animals and whatnot. So there's a chance that the Zords at least maybe have a soul. You guys know what I mean? But hopefully, because there are a lot of Zords and not as many Rangers. Jeffrey Payne can relate. Heating pads, ice packs, Tylenol, getting me through my 30s. Your 30s actually are not bad, but man, your body does start by the end of them. You're like, what happened to you, man? Did you get hurt playing? Yeah, I slept wrong. Haven't been able to move my back well in 3 days. That's shit. Alright. Amelia's red. We found this out in the return of Billy. You're living about the return of Billy? So, here's the issues, right? And I don't want to say I'm, you know, gonna be like, how do I put this? Here's the main issue. The main issue isn't that Amelia is that the issue isn't that there's a female Red Ranger. For some people, it can be an issue, and then that's your own problem. Because girls can totally be Red Rangers. It's the fact of what happened to Zato. And I am a girl. I am happy there is a girl Red Ranger, right? I can be excited saying, let's go. Like, how long has it been? You know, oh, there's Charlie. Yeah, I know. I know Charlie she was evil. She was in a grand total of 4 episodes that, dude, you know, whatever. You know, there was Lauren. She was a replacement for a little bit. Not in the entire thing. Not a full season Ranger. So, when it comes down to it, oh, come on, where's this one song that I want? There it is. Yeah, Zato died. You know, we are lucky to be getting any of Zato, but, I mean, Zato coming back is the catalyst, like, for all of this. Seems like, at least. He's the one that gets them. But Zato gets demoted. You know, it's not great whenever a character you like and, you know, is getting looked up to, and all of a sudden you're like, what? Made me think of a lot like, you know, Rocky was the Red Ranger, and all of a sudden, oh, well, now you're the Blue Ranger. Now you've fallen even further down the command, you know, now you're not the Red Ranger or the Sixth Ranger, you're just a Blue Ranger. And it felt like a lot of, we have these powers, but where is Zato? We don't see him through a lot of this. And I don't know how much he's going to be in it. The few reviews, whatever, that I saw, there is a lot of, like, you could tell, but it wasn't quite there. And that bums me out. Because for a lot of people, it was a big deal for all of us. But, like, for some people, the fact that they had a black Red Ranger and a black Sixth Ranger has never happened before. And the fan, like, I remember, I mean, we all freaked out when, Ravi, he was the first Indian Ranger. We had, oh my gosh, Camille Hyde. It took forever for us to have a black Pink Ranger, right? And so when everybody's really excited about that, and you're like, yeah, Zato's my boy, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Zato's basically not going to be around anymore. Ion isn't going to be a Sixth Ranger anymore, and we're giving your powers to the white person. That is where some people are really off-put and hurt about, because they're like, why'd you why'd you take this away from us?
Coffee or brewski on me, Liz. TNX for being awesome, clapping hands, medium skin tone.
Thank you very much, Edgar. I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you so much for the super chat and for being here. Yeah, it meant a lot for me. I mean, we're coming off, it was, yeah, it's not, I don't want to say it's a lose-lose situation, but it's just shitty. Like, I can say, as a girl, I am very, very excited. I am super freaking hyped. We are going to have a true female Red Ranger leader for the whole season, because I have wanted it my whole freaking life. Okay? I watched season 1 of this show. I grew up my whole life looking back in Power Rangers, never seeing a girl stepping in and being the whole season leader. Okay? Rangers been around for 30 years, and I've never had that. And the fact when I finally get it, it's not just like, oh, you are this now. It's like it's just, I'm getting it because it's being taken away from someone else. And that's not right. And that, I think we can all say, whether or not, you know, it was, I don't want to say like it was intentional. Like, they didn't have the foresight to think of it or whatever. It's just, it's so crappy because it's the end, you know, and you can tell what they were trying to do. Like, man, this is the last season. Like, let's give them, like, we're going to give them an Orange Ranger. We're going to give them a female Red Ranger. And it's so cool that we're, you know, they're busting these ceilings. But again, it's like, when you're really hungry and you're like, oh man, hey, we got you a pizza. And you're like, dude, there's like a whole pizza. This is awesome. And then you realize, well, you really were only gonna get like 2 pieces of pizza, but since we, you know, like everybody else had been eating good and like you didn't get much, we just stole it from everybody else and gave it to you. And you're like, I love it, but I feel bad. You know, it's like I don't want to feel bad that my you know, one of my favorite Rangers, I love Amelia, that this happened, because it should have been way more of a celebration, but it turned into a lot of controversy. And I just want to say that I see all the sides. Like, I get it. And so, you know, if you hear me freaking out about Amelia and how much I love, like, please know that I do understand the gravity of the situation. I understand while people are upset. You know, I'm sitting in the Twitter spaces listening to people because they are very, very valid. There are people who are very hurt that they felt like they had finally risen up to a place, and then that place gets dropped back down. And it, yeah, it sucks. It sucks so much. So it's weird. Like, I'm happy about Amelia, but you can't, and it's a bad situation. And I hate it. I hate this had to happen to get a female Red Ranger. I hate that if I missay one thing, people are going to be like, oh, well, you don't care what happened. It's like, no. Like, I get it. I'm a girl. I feel like I should be able to be happy about Amelia. Just like the people who are in the chats, you know, the Twitter spaces, they're not saying anything bad about Amelia. They're like, look, like, she'll be a fine, you know, like, it's cool she came up. Like, they're not mad that we got a female Red Ranger. They're mad that it had to come at the back of stripping it away from Zato, or, as we have seen before sometimes, if the Red Ranger goes, the 6th Ranger takes over that leader. And Ion got skipped on over and just put back into the main cast. And so, yeah, that's kind of, I guess that's kind of it. I don't want to just overdo the point, but for anybody maybe who kind of saw it on Twitter and just didn't maybe catch all of the sides, because I know sometimes one group is screaming louder than the other, although the girls are never screaming that loud, because I swear there's tens of us. For real. Please, there need more girls in the fandom. So it really was weird, because there are not a lot of girls in the fandom, and I'm like, but I am, and I actually can talk about this as a girl, that's fine. Same freaking reason I cried when Izzy pulled her skirt off. Because my whole life, it was like, you want to be a girl? I Super Mega Force Yellow. I wore a skirt. I hate skirts. But I wanted to be a Ranger. But Izzy said, no, you don't have to. You can be a Ranger. And that meant the world to me. Seeing Amelia in that red, that means the world to me too. It's a huge step. And, you know, my daughter, she's going to be 7 in December. I can't, like, my God, I thought I had diversity in Power Rangers when I was a kid. Her favorite Ranger, up until Amelia, was Devin. My daughter, at 4 years old, I'm Devin for Halloween. Yeah, you are! Because she loves the Red Ranger! She loves the Red Ranger. Her favorite Ranger was Devin. Her second favorite Ranger was Ravi. really, really sorry about that one, Yellow. So, and she gets to grow up with this, and then she gets a Green Ranger who decides she does not need to conform and have a skirt, who has a girlfriend, canonly in the show, and then they come in on this, and she gets to see girls can be Red Rangers too. Girls can be leaders too. And that is a huge, huge message. Because at the end of the day, this is a kid's show. And these kids are going to be taking these lessons potentially with them the rest of their lives, just like we did. When I was a little kid, it was crazy. Like, I lived in a place, and I had mentioned this before, like, it's a sundown town, yo. Like, we don't have black people because they probably fled, okay? I grew up seeing Zach kick ass, and I'm just like, I want dreads. Like, I want dreads. Like, I want all, like, hip-hop keto. It introduced me to so much, and it really, and I'm not kidding you, changed a lot of the way I saw life. And I really want this to be the same thing for girls, that maybe they can take away from this that little bit extra, just to see, like, hey, look what she did. She was a great Pink. She had a ton of story. And, you know, when, I guess, Zato isn't around or something, you know, but here she is. She's gonna be Red. So I am really excited for it. Because I so stop by. What's up, film watchers? Ayo. If I haven't said hey to anyone in chat, sorry, I kind of just really wanted to get that off my chest. I'm better with speaking than typing, and like the 2 times I had commented on it, I'm getting like quote tweets about how you don't speak for all women and blah blah, and I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't even win it. Girls were still bashing me because I was like, I've wanted this. Well, you don't speak for all the girls. You're right, man. I don't speak for every girl. I can speak for me though. So yeah. So I hope my words are a little better. Familia's Red is pizza. What food is Zenith? I don't know. Rosa Curry, feel free to speak on how he feels about giving up Red to Hunter. I hope that his role becomes something more than just, I don't know, man. I learned a lot though. Like, I really did. Whenever you say like open your ears and listen in a situation like that, I learned a lot. Like, I did not know this. There is a term, and I was like, no, this is fine. And they're like, yo, that's like a racist trope. And I'm like, wait, what? What is it called? And I'm gonna tell you it's like the mystical Negro? But basically it's like, oh, well, they don't really give the black people anything, but then all of a sudden he's like extra special with superpowers and has this whole thing. And I watched like a 20-minute documentary on it, and I'm like, god damn, I did not know that was a thing. And I learned, right? So, because here I was saying, well, maybe instead of that, they'll give Zato these awesome powers, and they'll be, you know, they're gonna be doing all this, and someone's like, you realize that's just kind of like a racist trope too. And I'm like, son of a, like, I did not know this. 36 years old, I didn't know that. Now I do. I didn't know what a sundown town was either until like 5 years ago, because when you grow up in one, you don't know you're in one, right? Right. And superheroes, no, I love you, buddy. Y'all are hurting, like, that sucked. When we should have all been celebrating, there were people who were genuinely hurt seeing the people they love feeling like they had something taken away from them. And so, no, it's nothing but love for all of them, and I just hope they make the best situation out of all this. So, oh my goodness. Here's the good thing. This is the stuff I do want to talk about with Amelia. She had a fantastic story. It's episode 1. She was the first character we saw. We followed her. I mean, the story, honestly, was kind of, Dino Fury was Amelia's story of finding her parents, finding the supernatural, finding out all of this. And, I mean, and you can see that she's always been second in command, because all the promo stuff, it's like half red, half pink, but she showed up on a lot of stuff. And that also had a lot to do with the fact that Ryu Soldier's, the Sentai that this is based off of, Asuna, was also kind of like second in command to Ko, because what's his face? Crying boy just kept trying to find a wife and whatever. He had a different kind of thing, which also probably impacted the stuff Ion got. Whew. I love you till Saturday. I love you till Saturday night, Larry. For 3 hours, I'm gonna hate your guts. After that, it's back to all love. Larry's a fan of Sporting Kansas City soccer team, and I'm obviously a fan of St. Louis City. So when our teams play each other, there's a little smack sometimes. Canalo, thank you. I'm honestly surprised I remember as many names as I did. You gonna text me all game? No, because I'm gonna be there. Alright, I had to flex on that one. God, I really did flex. That's sad. Oh, that's sad. Hunter Dino practically carried through social media, gaining a huge following. She did a lot of stuff for promotion. She was always posting stuff on Insta and stuff. Brock, yeah, Canalo was a simp. It's pretty silly. I'm shocked we don't have basic figures yet. You say yet, Adrian. I'm shocked. Are we even gonna get any at all? It's bad. No, my flexes are weak. I don't do much. So, I think Amelia just, yeah. I think she's gonna rock as a Red Ranger. I want to know, is she gonna know? I just have too much stuff. My streaming is like, we're not gonna let you add this image. I hate you. Yeah, Rizzo Gold. Yeah. She's just, I hope, really awesome, and I hope that I'm trying to remove some of these images. Maybe it'll help free up a little bit. Oh, yeah, it borked. It added one image like 3 times. And yeah, I may have broken my streaming stuff. Oops. We'll just stare at Amelia on this picture now. Please. I wonder if Tarek's become a ranger in Cosmic Fury. I want him to so bad. I want him to be like, if they're in space, I want him like leading the troops on the ground. You know, like let's have Tarek be this kind of a force of good, you know, or maybe he'll go with them again. Maybe if they're on space, out in space, he'll be there. Also, remember Santora is pregnant, so we also don't know in the time skip if the baby's gonna be there, because again, like, we don't know how long of a jump we're gonna have between, powers and new powers and stuff like that. I wish. Again, if he did, it'd be cool if he was the Purple Ranger, but the personality of the Purple Ranger, he was actually an old dude, and so it would match Pop Pop better, because it would be more like, oh, my back. Oh, now you gotta get me a back thing before my back goes out. Yeah, Santara was about to pop last time. So is baby gonna be there? Oh, baby. Dude, if you don't, this is off topic. Kai Mora, so Ollie, him and his wife have a brand new baby. Oh my gosh, only like a month or so old. And he's like just posting a video holding her, and I'm like, baby. And someone was like, are you smelling the baby? Yes, you are, because babies smell a certain way. Not even kidding you. Babies have a certain smell to them. It's the new baby smell. It's like a drug. And then when it's your own kid, you're just like, it's fine that I haven't slept. You're so awesome. It's nature's way of making sure we don't just kill our own children. Film Watcher 96 recently watched Dino Fury Season 2 to get ready for Cosmic Fury. After I finished, I was like, damn, that was so good. It was a good ending. The fact that it, like, left it open and then we're coming back to it, I love it. It's awesome. Oh, yeah, I added accidentally so many of something that it's not, It's not letting me load everything, but that's fine. I do have some of Zato, as long as I can get this Amelia image off. There we go. Let's see if I can get some Zato up on the screen. No. No. Okay, well, I'll just let me just grab one and see if I can pull it in the old way. And by the old way, I mean not the way you're supposed to do it. But if this is the way it works, then I am going to force an image on my screen. Once I find the stupid image. It's in the trailer. It's okay, one, this. With that outfit, though, like, that's a look right there. So he does have the Morpher, but he's by himself. So why is he getting his Morpher, like, later? Right? Like, is he gonna get... They all went into the fight, and, like, he was holding off someone. And then, all of it, you know, maybe Ollie was evil, and he was trying to hold back Ollie, and so the Rangers get powers, and then, you know, something like that. I do want, you know, between Billy and Solon, though. Billy, I mean, he's older now, and then you're interacting with someone like Zato, who's millions of years old. Like, there's going to be a lot of groundness in it, I feel like. Especially Zato, like, were you dead? Like, what's going on? Like, Master Morphers, what they say. Master, why do I keep calling them... I know why I keep calling them Master Morphers, because I just freaking got mine, but the Morphin Masters, like, what up with that? Right? So that looks neat, and then so it's all this like up angle work. So there was him then, and here is him now. I don't know, man. I don't know about like. It's fine. It's fine. From what I'm hearing, we probably won't see it very much. Dang, that sucks. That really, really sucks. But, is he gonna become a Morphin Master? Do you think? He could. Like, by the end of it, maybe? Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll make him the 7th Morphin Master? Like a leader? Fernie's becoming a ranger. I'm hyped. I hope it happens before, like, episode 6. Because if I have to wait 5 episodes and her not morphing, I'm just gonna be like, give me Fern! Give me Fern! Not even specifically Fern, and no offense against her, but, you know. Give me orange! Give me orange! That's what I want! I want an orange ranger. So awesome. Oh, by the way, superheroes, I glanced over and I can't look at the moment, but I'm excited to see your Javi stuff because I saw that as a video, so I can't watch it right now or it'll go all over the screen. And this sounds... Oh, and I just did a quick look on Twitter, and Simon Bennett is doing a huge retweet spree of reviews so far. So, there you go. As of right now, they are supposed to be spoiler-free reviews. If you were on the NDA, you can talk about the show spoiler-free, I think. Or you can talk about some things, but there's like a list of stuff you can't talk about. So, that's at least... Yeah, so there's a list of things that you can talk about, and there's a list of things that you can't talk about, and then that'll all start coming out. Like, I'm betting Fern being the Orange Ranger, seeing as how nobody's really talking about it, is probably one of the things that they're like, like, you can't talk about that yet. But guess what? I am not actually on an NDA, and we've already seen images, so that's why it's like, well, Fern's gonna be the Orange Ranger because we've seen the images. They've all gotten leaked, right? Right. I've been on Orange Ranger for so long. When Beast Morphers was announced, I really thought it was gonna be Zhuoger. Man, we're so close. We've been so close to an Orange Ranger, and we're finally getting one. So Zeta was gone. I want to hear Solon just be like, my boy. Like, I want to see Solon and Ion, like, see Zato again. That, I think, is going to be really cool. To see their faces, to see their reactions, and everything. Come on, Simon, we watched this early. I gotta tell you, if you don't want to be spoiled, you honestly should just start muting hashtags now and just start staying offline, because I can only imagine, like, some stuff was getting out last night, which shouldn't have been getting out already. And then looking into what can come out and what has come out today versus what's probably going to start coming out between Wednesday night and Thursday, you don't want to be spoiled. I don't think you're safe online. It's not safe. It's not safe. Go watch Kamen Rider or something. I'm also really tired, y'all. I am my daughter's Girl Scout troop leader. Yeah, by the way, we're the Fightin' Daisies. We're pretty awesome. So I had to lead a Girl Scout meeting yesterday, and then she had dance practice, and oh my god, and I was trying to work on this, and I have therapy in half an hour. Because treat your brain well. It took me a long time to realize that. Treat your brain well. Go to therapy. I have a lot of things I need to talk about this week. Gonna get into it, but if y'all know who one of my friends were and stuff that came out, you know, a week and a half ago, I have some issues I need to talk about today. And you know what? I get to talk to a licensed therapist about it. Thank God my insurance is good. Anywho, Zato, I gotta bring up this one. No, not that one. These. There we go. I always forget it's got the red, like, lightning bolt on it, so I grab it wrong. This one. So, Ion is in his new Cosmic Fury suit. And Zato is in his new Cosmic Fury suit. And Zato has a Morphin Master Staff. Woo. Okay. Okay. This is when it gets into, like, and he has a cape, like the Morphin Master. So is his power based off the Morphin Masters? Maybe they, like, interfere with his, you know, like, maybe they didn't have enough power to morph, and they, like, you know, gave it, like, an extra charge or something, and so maybe he's got a little bit extra. So, but he's got, yeah, that is a Morphin Master staff. And if you look... My therapist will be hearing me too. But yeah, man. So, also, if you look, I don't have the image. You can get the Zenith Ranger costume, and his, like, weapon or whatever. It looks like it's molded after there's like a Morphin Master staff in it. That was something that I remember. We caught it. Not when it first happened, either. New song. Oh, this one's dancey. It was a little bit after, I think it was, we had seen this, and somebody looked back at the toys, and we're like, y'all! Yup. Yup. Oh, the picture I made earlier, and you were talking about Fern. Yeah. This one. Sky's the limit. Yo, the sky's the limit about what they're gonna do with him. I just hope at the end it does his character justice. You know? If he's ending, he goes out with a bang or whatever. Like, he's gonna be a Morphin Master, he's gonna do something. Like, who knows if he's even really alive right now? Maybe he's just a giant ball of light. Maybe he's like Sam from SPD. Maybe he's just a ball of light. And we find, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Yeah, maybe if Morphin Master died, got knocked out, picks it up. That could be fun. What up, everybody? Legacy of Nerd. Is it true, though, that this is going to be the final Power Ranger season? As of right now, as we know it, yes. This is the end of Power Rangers as we know it, yes. It will, hopefully, we keep hearing there's a reboot. We do not hear any more information about this, the said reboot, but in theory, it's happening. You know, and when that happens, it's going to be a reboot of everything, of the whole brand, and when that happens, I don't know what it's going to be, you know, we don't know what it's going to look like. So, enjoy this. Enjoy it, because, yeah. I don't want to be, like, sad, like, make you guys fearful or whatever, but, like, enjoy this, because this is the last time you're going to get a brand new episode of Power Rangers for a while. We haven't heard anything about the reboot. At this point, we won't get an episode for 2 years. Okay? Imagine the longest hiatus you've ever had to go without watching a brand new episode of Power Rangers, and then, like, triple it. So, Ranger Nation, it's going to be up to us, honestly, to keep Rangers alive, to keep the fandom alive. I don't know, but it's going to be crazy. Like, when RPM ended, yeah. You know, RPM ended, and, but then, you know, it got picked up, it did some stuff, but this isn't like it got sold, someone else bought it to do something. It's still in the same hands. You know, we had whatever all went to Jonathan Entwistle, and then, like, Jenny Klein or whatever from E1, and then guess what? They're selling E1. What's happening with that? You know, we only have Entwistle for probably so long, and we got Brian Hill. Man, his Twitter is like it's the Illuminati. It's the Illuminati. Brian Illuminati. I can't remember what his actual last name is. I think it's just Hill. And he's supposed to be writing, like, the screenplay or whatever of it, and okay, neat. That was 2 years ago. What the hell? We had nothing. We have nothing. We basically found out Cosmic Fury only happened because they didn't have anything else to show. That's why we don't have a ton of toys. That's why we don't. This was it. This was them like, oh shit, we gotta put something on the air. And so they did. And it was it. This is it. So, I don't know. Man, y'all, it is 1 already. I didn't think I was gonna make it for a full 2 hours, and then I forgot that I was me, and I started talking a lot, and, yeah, and then we all got a lot of chatty. Let's take, yeah. Do you think they look better in real life or in the images? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Ollie, we're not talking about you anymore. We're just gonna talk about... Yeah. This is the end. Man. That's sad. Sorry, sometimes you're just like... Oh, that sucks. Really, really sucks. But, hey, we get this really awesome, huge battle, and I'm excited for that. You can see earlier in the little clip, there's Morpher Masters flying around in the background, and Ghost Rangers fighting. Yeah. They should bring in American Kamen Rider. Hey, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, yo. I'm watching that. Shout out, if y'all like Sentai, I in Toku, I stream every Tuesday on Twitch. I stream the newest episodes of, I do Sentai, and then I do Kamen Rider, and then we're watching Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, actually, which is a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I am just, I don't even know. Like, I'm really excited, and I'm really, I don't want to say, like, nervous or scared, but, like, sad, you know? But I'm going to be online all weekend, except for the 3 hours I'm watching a soccer game where my team beats Larry's into the ground, hopefully. And, we're going to go through all of this together. The highs, the lows, everything. This is the last huzzah. 10 episodes of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury dropping Friday, but it's probably going to be Friday at midnight. So honestly, depending on your time zone, It could, you know, if you live on the West Coast, you could start watching it at midnight and be done. Be asleep by 5 a.m. Or start making reviews. Lots of episode reviews. Oh god, am I actually gonna episode review all of them? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, last thoughts, anyone? East Coast? Yeah, just go to sleep. If you're on the East Coast. I mean, like 3 a.m. for you. At that point, wake up early. I'm Central. I'm in St. Louis, so I'm Chicago time. Just good. I like Central. We're good. We're in the middle, but we're not Mountain Time. That nobody mentions Mountain Time. They'll do like 8, 7 Central, and then like Pacific Time. I'm sorry, you never see crap with like, I'm in the Mountain Time. No, you don't. That doesn't even exist. There you go. Oh, you're getting in at midnight. That's awesome. Ooh. I was... no, I was gonna pull up a song to end it, but no. I'd forgotten the last time I did a live stream, I used my playlist for Twitch live streaming, and all of it got flagged and copied. I just had this list, this email list, like all these songs. It's all copyright. And I'm like, well, shit, I hit the wrong thing. The mountains of time. Alright, y'all. I'll see you online. See you whenever. We're wrapping this up. So, yeah. Let me know what you think online. I'll be seeing you everywhere, but, no one's told you today. I love you. I think you're awesome. And I'll see you at the next video. Oodles.